I think you see that with the Healthvault, just as an intro, you're connecting a lot of different things, family, better prepared to see the doctor, completing a lot of the interactions with this and your devices, but not only just the PC base, also mobile devices that can be used to manage these patients. So this is Healthvault. I think it's going to be a good point. We just showed you a video with regards to the way we're going to connect a lot of the electronic records through GBOM, but now you can come in and sign in through any of your accounts. In this particular case, we're going to use my Facebook account. And so once you're inside, you're in the Healthvault. This is a nice example. You have your patient. You can add pictures in there, put your allergies, your current medications, your weight, your pressure. But I'm going to show you a nice area that you may not know about. This will connect. If your provider is hooked up to our present system in terms of secure messaging, they can add this app to the patient. So this is a patient personal record, and they can actually go in and send secure messaging to the provider. So these are messages. You get an email, and you can, this is an example from them, but if you wanted to send a actual email to one of your providers, you click the inbox and you create a new, and this email will be secure. Okay, and the nice thing is you can send attachments as a patient to your provider. So it can be PDFs, they could be CCDs, C64, everything that you can do through HealthyLink. This is an easier way to send it to the provider. I think the key in this whole process to Healthvault that we're not using, and I think it's kind of sad, is there are multiple. So you have the patient's history that you'll be able to measure at fitness, at points. You have sharing that you can set up. So, and the sharing could be with any. You can check history in terms of when it's being used, when it's not being used. I think the key thing here is the apps, which are pretty phenomenal. So now you can go to the directory for the apps, and you can look at all these other connections through this system, whether it's Walgreens, Quest, CVS. It goes on and on in terms of the multiple different systems. I think just to show you an example, you can come over to, let's go to the Mayo Clinic, the Health Manager. And what it does is when you click to get the app, you're able to see what it's going to help you. Sign up for free. You put your data in, create it, and now it'll begin to ask you questions related to this. So we're going to allow access to it through this one site. And what it eventually does is we're connecting to it. And this is the Mayo Clinic, the notification. So we're going to accept monthly emails. You can probably take that off. Appointment reminders if you want within 5 days. That's another thing I'll just take off for now and accept. And now we have this whole system that can tell you, it helps you organize and manage your health. You can click on Raul, which is me, and look at the overview. So, what it's going to do is, let's see, answer some of the questions in terms of call. Talk to your health provider about a checklist that you may have. It'll warn you about colonoscopy screening, depressive assessment, vaccinations, flu, all these care reminders that are going to be part of it, in addition to medication appointments and connections that you may have. So you can see the vast amount of information. And what we're hoping to do is teach navigators to play with this a little bit more, so that as we develop more and more of these apps, they can feel more comfortable with patients getting access to this information. And so now you've got 2 apps, and you can keep getting more and more apps. The one piece I do like is the devices. Now, weights, blood pressure, glucose monitors, insulin pumps, all that data, pulse ox, can be downloaded into the system. And what that does for us is really help us with the care coordination. That's what we're trying to get our case managers and navigators to be able to go to the homes and teach the patient to be able to download this information. So with chronic disease models like hypertension, diabetes, and asthma, we'll have a way for us to communicate and have that data transfer over. I think these are the ways that telemonitoring can be done at a cheaper rate. And so you already have links within the electronic record, and these are secures, the patient can have communication with the provider and have all this access to all this information over the web with the apps, and the apps do multiple different things. This is the start of more things to come. Thank you. So it's an icon on your laptop. You can use your phone, mobile device. You click on the Healthvault, and here you can begin to kind of download information files that you may have in your system into it, and it'll keep records of it. So when you get back to the website, you'll be able to upload that information.